Now come to the spherical mirrors. Unlike a plane mirror, a spherical mirror has a curved reflecting surface. It can be of two types depending on whether the reflecting surface is bulging outwards or inwards. First is concave mirrors. A mirror with inwardly bulging reflecting surface is known as a concave mirror, or also say that a concave mirror is a spherical mirror in which the reflecting surface is inner surface of the sphere. There are some characteristics of the image which is formed by the concave mirror, that are: the image is not the same size as the object. It can be larger or smaller depending on the distance of the object from the mirror. Second characteristic is the image is formed on a screen and hence are real. Third is the image is inverted when the object is kept far from the mirror. When it is brought very close to the concave mirror, an erect and enlarged image is formed. Second is convex mirror. A mirror with outwardly bulging reflecting surface is known as a convex mirror. The characteristics of image formed by a convex mirror are: the first is the image is erect. Second characteristic, the image is smaller than the object. Third characteristic is the image formed is virtual. For example, the inside of a polished steel spoon act as concave mirror and outside of the spoon act as a convex mirror. Now come to the uses of spherical mirrors. Unlike plane mirrors, curved mirrors form all sorts of images. These can be put to use in a variety of applications. There are some uses of concave mirrors, like concave mirror used as a saving mirrors and while putting on makeup. It is used as a reflectors in projectors, car headlights and torches. It is also used for doctors to reflect light onto body parts such as eyes, throat and teeth. It is used in floodlights as it can focus light at one point. It is also used in solar cookers to collect the sun rays. Then the uses of convex mirror. Convex mirrors makes objects look smaller and gives a wider field view of the surrounding area. Thus, it is used as a rear view mirror in vehicles to help the driver check the view of the traffic behind him. It is used as a reflector in street lamps to spread light over a wider area. It is also used as a reflectors at sharp turns on mountains roads. Now come to the lens. Lens is a transparent material through which light can pass. It is a curved and polished piece of a glass, just like a mirror. Lenses are of two types. First is concave lens, second is convex lens. In convex lens is a curved or spindle shaped, as it is thicker in the middle and then at the edges. Whereas concave lens is thinner in the middle than at the edges. In convex lens, it converges the light rays falling on it. That is why it is called the converging lens. But in concave lens divides the light rays falling on it. Therefore, it is called the diverging lens. Convex lens is in the spectacles used as reading glasses. But the concave lens are present in the spectacles of negative power. Then come to the colors of light. White light is composed of 7 colors. These 7 colors are violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange and red. When these colors combine, they appear white. This can be tested through a simple experiment. When white light is allowed to pass through a glass prism, it gets split into constituent colors. If a screen is put behind the prism, a band of colors can be seen on it. Some examples of colors on soap or bubbles and surface of CDs when white light is reflected off them. Sir Isaac Newton was the first to discover that sunlight is composed of 7 colors. He found this by passing a narrow beam of sunlight through a small hole in his room. He made the beam of light fall on a glass prism. A spectrum of 7 colors was formed on the opposite wall. Rainbow is a natural phenomena which proves that light is made up of 7 colors. Another method which can be used to show that white light is composed of different colors is to show that different colors when combined gives us white light. This is what happens in a Newton disk. Newton disk is a color disk which is painted with the constituent colors of white light, that is violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange and red, in equal proportions, so that when it is rotated very fast the disk appears white. This is because of a property of our eyes called persistence of vision. This means that an image formed by the eyes remains for a fraction of a second when the disk is rotated at a high speed. The image of the different colors overlap in our eyes and the brain perceives it as white. Okay, thank you students. I hope you all are understand this chapter.